This is Alex, your toxic dating coach. Okay. Today we're gonna be talking about 3 things that women get wrong about male psychology. All right, 3 things that women get wrong about male psychology that I feel like you guys have to understand. All right, and look, and before we begin, thank you everyone who attended the seminar. It was an incredible show. It was sold out. It was just awesome, man. All of you guys that come to the seminars, you guys just shock me every single time. You guys are so diverse, and it's just incredible people. My Alexians, I really love my fans. You guys are savages. I'm just letting you guys know. You guys are savages, open, loving individuals. Okay, so I really love that my fans have a very similar personality to me, and that's why you guys should attend these seminars, because these seminars you get to meet people who have you get to meet people who have a similar mindset to you, okay? And that's the beauty of it. All right, so let's begin. Okay, so the first thing that you guys have to understand about male psychology is that men are attracted to women who have a hint of masculinity. And that is the truth. If you think of women like men are not fully attracted to women who are too feminine, right? Women who play on their femininity and show zero masculinity. Why? It's because men like that edge, you know. And I could promise you, that's why you see a lot of, like, for example, that's why women who are models, women who are really feminine in the way they dress, like the mean girls and stuff like that, like the it girl in school. Yeah, don't get me wrong, they'll get a boyfriend. But usually those relationships don't last as much. The women who get the men and keep them are the women who have a hint of masculinity. It could be the girl who is one of the guys, but it's a woman. It could be that she is an athlete, or it could be that she dresses in a way that's a little masculine. The point is that having a hint of masculinity to the way you look, it could be the way you look. You could be completely feminine in the way you behave, but if the way you dress has a little bit of masculinity, that's fine. Or it could be that you're a super feminine looking woman, but your character has a hint of masculinity. Now, this is more of like an abstract kind of thing. But I could show you this example in real life. An example is the opposite of it. It's Prince, a masculine man who dresses like a dandy. A masculine man who has a female look to him, right? If you talk to Prince, if you listen to Prince talk, he sounds like a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? But when you just look at him, you wouldn't expect that he would act like such a man. You get what I'm trying to say? Another example was what was her name? Madonna, right? Madonna had a masculine flair to her. Like, there's like a masculinity, but that masculine part to her character, which you can't point to, but you can sense it, is what guys relate to. Even in my experience, man, like one of the girls that I like the most, it's funny because you could be a woman and be an average looking woman, but if you have a little bit of masculinity, I'm not talking about an over masculinity, too much masculinity. I mean a hint of masculinity. It can have profound effects on a guy, to the point that they could overlook the way you look. Because it's so rare to meet a woman who's integrated. And that's what I want with my Alexians. I want you guys to be integrated. I want your masculine and your feminine to be integrated. I want you guys to view the world from a male's perspective. To not let society hold you down. To not let society tell you how it is to be a female. If you want to be able to date multiple guys, I want you to feel that freedom, that sexual freedom, to go out with as many guys as you want. I want you to be able to feel free to do whatever the fuck that you want. Because people out there are always trying to control women. And that is the truth. I don't want my Alexians to be a bunch of fucking Wolverines, a bunch of savages that tell people, don't fucking tell me what I gotta do. And you know what's a perfect example, a culture that reflects that is the Netherlands. The Netherlands the women there are some of the most masculine and feminine women you will ever meet. And it is so sexy. Lord have mercy. Every day I pray for that country so that they stay the way they are. Next one. Sorry about that. I gotta let my emotions get to me. Oh, shit. All right. The second one is a guy will take 4 months 4 to 5 months to find out. No more than 4 or 5 months to find out if he really loves you. If a guy is telling you after 4 months, after 5 months, that's it. 5 months is it. But 4 months is it. But if you feel especially needy, go ahead, go take it out to 4 months. But if a guy doesn't tell you if a guy doesn't make you his girlfriend after 4 or 5 months, bitch, that shit is not gonna happen. I'm sorry, move on. It's that simple. Move on. A guy will know if he likes you from the start. But more importantly, most people don't like you from the start. It'll take them 4 or 5 months at the maximum. I'm talking maximum. I'm talking max. 4 or 5 months is if it's you really need it. But 3 months is enough for him to want to know. If 3 months is enough for you to pull away and for him to know whether or not he wants you to come back to his life. You get what I'm trying to say? After 4 months, if he's telling you, baby, we're going to work this out, it maybe one day, no, it's not going to work out. Hey girl, hey, give me a second. I'm making a video right now. It's not going to work out. It's just not going to work out, right? And that happens to a lot of my girls that I see, right? Where they're waiting for me to be in a relationship with them. I tell them, wait a little longer, and it still don't work out. And they watch my videos, and they might be even watching it now. You know, you're like, Alexis, you're an asshole. I'm the toxic dating coach. That's how I am, right? But the difference is that I'm very transparent, right? And one of the reasons why you guys should watch me because I'm that guy who's playing you right now. I'm that guy who's fucking with you right now. But the difference is that I'm the devil that you know. You get what I'm trying to say? Anyway, so that's it, man. Not that's it. You guys have to understand, man. If after 4 or 5 months, it's not in a relationship, I don't give a fuck what he tells you. I don't give a fuck what he tells you. He's lying to you. It's not gonna happen. I'm telling you. I've been with women for 2 or 3 years, and I'm still telling them that's gonna happen one day. Because it's not gonna happen. And it's not my fault. Because I make these videos, they fucking watch it, and they choose to still see me. Right? But the only thing that's making them continue is the hope, or their ego just cannot deal with the fact that, you know, it's not gonna work. But anyway, that's a whole other subject. I'm sounding kind of crude right now when I'm not. I'm actually an angel, ladies and gentlemen. Then the last one is sex does not turn a guy off, but you demanding his time too soon turns him off. That's what you have to understand. Is that a lot of women think that having sex with a guy turns him off. And that's not the case. The thing is that usually when you have sex fast with a guy, it means you really like him. So what happens? There's other behavior that happens, right? When you really like a guy, what do? You have sex with him fast sometimes, right? Because some women go in the opposite direction. When they really like the guy, they won't have sex with him. They'll constrain themselves, right? But for some women, they have sex soon because they really like him, right? But what happens is that right after they have sex, they begin to text, they begin to call, they begin to ask him out to see them again, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but by the way. Oh, don't forget, people, seminar in Mexico. Check in the description down below. I have a retreat in Mexico. It's going to be ayahuasca, take your medicine. We're going to be doing a lot of good stuff, and we're going to be doing a seminar while we take a very small dose of shrooms. It's going to be really interesting. Listening to spiritual topics and self-help topics on psychedelics, it just changes you in ways that you just cannot imagine. It's just incredible, right? But anyways, so sex early, what really happens is that after you have sex with him, you feel insecure because you gave him your best, and then you begin to chase, and then you begin to call, and then you begin to feel anxious because he doesn't text you back as fast. If you would just put the fucking phone down, put the knife down, put the phone down, right? When I say put the knife down, I mean like don't kill him. That's what I mean, right? And I'm like, that's it. I'm killing him. Don't put the knife down, okay? Put the knife down and just relax, because what really turns a guy off is the fact that you had sex with him and now you're calling and calling and calling and calling. But you know what happens with guys usually, especially with masculine women, they do this a lot. They'll fuck you and then they'll leave you. It's crazy. Don't be the one that fucks you and then doesn't want to see you no more. So if you would just have sex with a guy that you really like, and just hold off on calling him. Hold off. Let him come back to you. Don't text him. Don't call him. Don't call him. Or text him. Let him text you first. Don't text him after the date. Even if he tells you, text me when you get home, which is what I do. don't text him when you get home. Actually say, if he says, text me when you get home, then you say, no, you text me when you get home. Because you don't want to be the one that texts first after the date. Because it pretty much says you like him. You get what I'm saying? So if he says that, tell him for him to text you back when you get home. Right? And then just leave him alone. Because if he likes you, he'll call you. In fact, you don't even need to do what I say. Ask yourself, what do I do when I don't like the guy on the first date? What do I do 7 days after? What's my behavior? And just do that. Because you can have your cake and eat it too if that's the case. But if you have sex with him and you're just over pursuing all the time, he's going to get turned off. It's that simple. But if you have sex with him and leave him the fuck alone, a lot of these guys will feel like you lost interest. And then they'll start chasing to find out whether or not you lost interest. It's in your benefit to back away. But there's nothing wrong with sex early, people. It doesn't. In fact, if it turns him off, you don't want to be with that guy. Because what kind of guy, why would you want a guy who judges women on sex? A guy who wants to have free sex, but judges women on that. No, I'm more into revolutionizing this idea of sex. I'm more into realizing that men and women have the ability to love freely, equally. Have the ability to be open to love equally. Me, I'm polyamorous, right? And almost all of the women that I date are into open love, are polyamorous themselves. In fact, I cannot date a woman who's monogamous, right? Because I cannot deal with jealousy. I'm not a jealous person, right? But anyways, I think that kind of mindset helps women more than it hurts them. It gives them that freedom that guys have, and the guilt-free freedom that guys are privileged to have. And I want you guys to develop that kind of mindset, because with spiritual freedom naturally comes emotional and sexual freedom, and that's the truth, right? When you're, and this because there's so much trauma revolving around sex and so much guilt, and we know guilt is an emotion that originates from manipulation. And I don't want my Alexians to feel that. Be monogamous, but do it out of choice, right? All right, that's a whole nother topic though, because I'm reading a few books on evolutionary psychology, and it's talking a lot about how humans naturally are polyamorous, which is fucking incredible, to be honest with you. Because humans are the only species that have a wide range of sexual choices in terms of the kind of relationships they'll have. Most species are either monogamous or polyamorous, but humans are the ones that have the widest range. And women also have the widest range of sexual orientation. Like women have there are more women. There are more ranges of women being bi, straight, and gay. Like there are more women who are bi than men who are bi. With men, it tends to be more bimodal. In other words, it's either most guys are straight and most guys are bi, are gay. There's barely any bi guys in male society in a way, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex from Mindful Attraction. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Oh, by the way, thank you to all of my Patreon supporters, man. You guys are the shit. You guys have been signing up this month, man. Jesus Christ. Look, guys, I cannot wait, man. Like when this quarantine is over, I'm gonna have an event for all of my Patreon supporters, man. Because what I'm gonna do with this money that you guys are donating is, one, I'm gonna use it for my education to pay back to you guys, because you guys are literally paying me to teach, right? One, and two, I'm gonna get a place. I'm gonna get an apartment with a big living room so I could record weekly meetings, weekly seminars, and post it to them, because post it on Patreon, because you guys are the ones that are supporting this, that are supporting the being able to have these kinds of like book clubs and stuff like that. So I want to get a big ass apartment specifically for that reason, and it's all thank you to my Patreon supporters. All right, check us out. Have a Robert Greene book club in that Patreon, and I'll see you guys inside. Peace out, my Alexians. You guys are the shit. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation.
This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this third week, setting boundaries. We go over the third week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, fourth week. Fifth week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are: one, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free, and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out, because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're going to love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.